Picture this. The power's out, the stores are closed, and you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. What do? Panic? Give up? No. You dig deep, you rely on your instincts, and most importantly, you use your survival skills and the resources you've stockpiled. In a crisis, being prepared can mean the difference between life and death. This video will cover 12 must-have survival items that everyone should start stockpiling now, so when disaster strikes, you'll be ready. Let's talk about the fuel you need to survive food. In a long-term emergency, you can't rely on takeout or raiding your neighbor's fridge. You need non-perishable food that will last. Think canned goods, hearty soups, vegetables, fruits, even meats. They can last for years and provide essential calories and nutrients. Another great option is freeze-dried or dehydrated foods. They're lightweight, compact, and can be easily rehydrated with some water. You can find everything from fruits and vegetables to full meals in these forms. Remember, variety is key. Stock up on a mix of different foods to keep your meals from becoming monotonous and ensure you're getting a range of nutrients. You don't want to be stuck with nothing but canned peaches for months on end, trust me. In a survival situation, your phone is more than just for scrolling social media. It's a lifeline for information, communication, and potentially even navigation. But it's useless without power. That's why stockpiling batteries is crucial. Alkaline batteries are your standard go-to for everyday devices. Stock up on AA and ADA sizes, as these are the most common. Lithium batteries are another excellent choice. They have a longer shelf life and perform better in extreme temperatures. If you're relying on solar power or other alternative energy sources, rechargeable batteries are a must. Invest in a good quality charger and several sets of rechargeable batteries to keep your essential devices running. Imagine this. You're trying to build a makeshift shelter, but you need to cut branches, tighten ropes, and open a can of food. You don't want to be caught out in the wilderness with only a flimsy pocket knife. This is where a multi-tool becomes your best friend. A good quality multi-tool will have everything you need in a compact, easy-to-carry package. Look for one with a sturdy knife blade, pliers, screwdrivers, a saw, and even a file. The beauty of a multi-tool is its versatility. It's the Swiss Army knife of survival, capable of handling countless tasks in a pinch. Trust me, when you're in a survival situation, a multi-tool is worth its weight in gold. We're so used to electric can openers and fancy gadgets in our kitchens that we often forget the importance of basic manual tools. In a power outage or a survival scenario, these old-school tools become indispensable. A sturdy manual can opener is at the top of the list. You don't want to be stuck with a can of beans and no way to open it. A good quality chef's knife is another essential. It can be used for everything from preparing food to cutting branches for shelter. Don't forget about a simple cutting board. It provides a stable surface for preparing food and protects your knife blade. These manual kitchen tools may seem basic, but they are the foundation of survival cooking. Fire is essential for survival. It provides warmth, cooks your food, purifies water, and even offers a sense of security and comfort in a crisis. But to build a fire, you need fuel, and that's where cooking fuel comes in. Propane is a reliable and efficient option. A small propane stove and a few canisters of propane can provide you with a cooking source for weeks. White gas is another excellent choice. It burns clean and is readily available at camping supply stores. Remember to store your fuel safely and securely. Keep it away from heat sources and always follow the manufacturer's instructions. We can survive weeks without food, but only days without water. In a survival situation, finding and purifying water is paramount. Stockpiling water is the first step. Aim to have at least 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. But water storage is only half the battle. You also need to purify it. Water filters are a great option. They remove bacteria, parasites, and other contaminants, making water safe to drink. Water purifiers take it a step further, using UV light or chemicals to kill virtually all pathogens. These are especially useful in areas with questionable water sources. Remember, clean water is non-negotiable for survival. Accidents happen, especially in survival situations. A well-stocked first aid kit is your first line of defense against injury and infection. Start with the basics: bandages, gauze, antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, pain relievers, and antihistamines. But don't stop there. Include a tourniquet for controlling severe bleeding, a splint for immobilizing fractures, and a space blanket for shock. If you have any personal medical conditions, make sure to include necessary medications and a copy of your prescriptions. Remember, a first aid kit is only as good as your knowledge of how to use it. Take a first aid course and practice using the items in your kit so you're prepared for any medical emergency. It's easy to overlook hygiene in a survival situation, but maintaining sanitation is crucial for preventing the spread of disease. Toilet paper is an obvious necessity, but don't underestimate the importance of hand sanitizer. Stock up on hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol content to kill germs effectively. Soap is another essential. It's more effective than hand sanitizer at removing dirt and grime. Consider packing biodegradable soap, which is environmentally friendly and won't contaminate water sources. Remember, maintaining hygiene in a crisis is not about vanity, it's about staying healthy and preventing infections. Communication is key in any emergency. A battery-powered or hand-crank weather radio can keep you updated on weather forecasts, emergency broadcasts, and vital information. A whistle is a simple but effective way to signal for help, especially in wilderness settings. Its high-pitched sound can carry for miles, attracting attention and potentially leading rescuers to your location. Flashlights are essential for navigating in the dark and signaling for help. Choose a durable, waterproof flashlight with a long battery life. Remember, the ability to communicate can be the difference between being rescued or being lost and alone. Whether you're facing a natural disaster or a long-term survival situation, having shelter is paramount. A tent provides protection from the elements, creates a sense of privacy, and offers a place to rest and recuperate. A tarp is another versatile item. It can be used to create a makeshift shelter, collect rainwater, or even act as a ground cover. Blankets or a sleeping bag are essential for staying warm, especially in cold climates. Pack extra clothing, including layers for different weather conditions. Remember, staying dry and warm is crucial for maintaining your body temperature and preventing hypothermia. In a survival situation, your safety is paramount. While we hope it never comes to it, being prepared to defend yourself is crucial. Pepper spray is a non-lethal option that can deter attackers and give you time to escape. A whistle can also be a valuable self-defense tool. Use it to startle attackers and attract attention from potential helpers. Remember, self-defense is about awareness, prevention, and having the tools to protect yourself if necessary. Always prioritize your safety and avoid dangerous situations whenever possible. In today's digital world, it's easy to forget the importance of physical documents, but in a crisis, these documents can be invaluable. Keep copies of important documents like your driver's license, passport, medical cards, and insurance policies in a waterproof and fireproof container. Cash is king in emergencies. ATMs and banks may not be accessible, so having a stash of cash on hand can be crucial for purchasing supplies or services. Remember, these documents and cash are your lifeline to accessing resources and proving your identity in a crisis. Don't rely solely on digital copies. Have physical backups for essential information. We've covered the 12 essential survival items that everyone should start stockpiling now. Non-perishable food, batteries, multi-tools, manual kitchen tools, cooking fuel, water and purification methods, first aid supplies, hygiene items, communication and lighting tools, shelter and warmth gear, self-defense items, and personal documents and cash. Remember, being prepared is not about living in fear, it's about taking control of your future and ensuring your safety and well-being in any situation. Start stockpiling these items today and be ready for anything life throws your way.